Guys, all I can say is do your schoolwork. Do your schoolwork. Do not like to be spoon-fed. Question 4, you go through your study guide. Go through your study guide. It's got almost, that's why we were to reference, right? It's got all the answers you need. I mean, question 4 that speaks of a Latin word that means against men. You just need to elaborate, explain that. That's it. That is it. Like, I don't know how to put this, but I don't have the I do not footnote here. I do not put any reference to the study guide, but this I got from the study guide. You just study, do your schoolwork, then you'll be fine. But the question 4, that word ad hominem, I'm not Latin. It's a Latin word that means against men, and argumentum ad hom. Hey. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back again with another video for exam preps. How are you guys? I am so exhausted. Anyway, thank you all for all the love you've been showing me. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. Keep subscribing, keep commenting, liking and sharing. It really does make a difference. Right, so let us do some practice questions. So I'm not gonna answer case law because I understand that we've got an update prescribed book, and because I wasn't registered for this year, so I wouldn't know all the cases involved, but I'm pretty sure that the cases, most of the cases that I referred to in the first video should be available. So let's get started. So I want you to notice a trend. This is a October November 2021 question paper. Okay, section A. Indicate the following that is one of the following that is not recognized as a legal subject. A severely deformed baby, no, that's still a person. A mentally incapacitated child, still a person. An infant, still a legal subject. A conceived but unborn child, that's what's not a legal subject. You see, here's case law in Road Accident Fund versus Matiti. So remember what I said. You must always know the citation of the case, the facts, and the decision. Most of the time, they don't ask the legal question in the multiple choice. I understand that you guys will be writing multiple choice, right? Let us move on. Which one of the following statements regarding the registration of the birth of children in terms of the Birth and Deaths Registration Act 51 of 92 is incorrect? No birth may be registered unless a first name and a surname has been assigned to the child. This is true. The Director in General of Birth and Death must be notified of every child who was born alive. True. Notice of the birth of a child who was born alive must be given within 30 days of the child's birth. I know most of us studying at Unisa, we are parents and all that. We know the procedure, right? 30 days. Okay? So the incorrect statement makes, in the case of a child born of unmarried parents, notice of the birth is given by the police officer who found the child. No way. Anyway, remember to read your content, okay? So you are able to answer. Which of the following is incorrect? The Domicile Act 3 of 1992 does not have retrospective effect. When determining whether a person meets the requirement regarding physical presence, an objective test is used. That's the incorrect statement. So we have this case in Navily versus Navily. Read up, then you'll be able to answer. You'll be able to prove this answer. In which one of the following scenarios is the child considered to be born of unmarried parents? After Mike and Lara had been linked together for 3 years, Lara gave birth to a baby girl. On 6 May, Mike and Lara got married on 23 August 2018. So we understand that the Children's Act gives the title of child born of married parents if let's say me and my boyfriend, we have a child and then we subsequently married, that child is classified as a child born to married parents, even if we were unmarried before. All right. Anyway, here you see, as you see. Question 7, it's case law. Question 8, study your case law, guys. Ben and Zoe are married. Zoe gives birth to a boy, Alex. Ben is certain that Alex is not his child. Which one of the following can he use to validly prove that Alex is not his child? Ben can prove that he used contraceptives when Alex had been conceived. Nah. Ben can prove that Zoe also had intercourse with Steve when Alex could have been conceived. No. Ben can allege that Alex does not resemble him. Hell, no. Ben can prove that he did not have intercourse with Anna when Alex could have been conceived. Yeah. The statements below deal with the capacity to act of an infant. An infant is somebody who's under the age of 7. Choose the incorrect option. An infant may conclude a juristic act with assistance of his or her guardian. No. This is somebody who's 7 years old. No. They don't have any capacity to act. Question 10. Indicate which one of the following statements regarding a minor's capacity to contract is incorrect. When a minor wants to alienate immovable property, he or she needs the consent of all his or her guardians. Sorry about that. Let us continue. Question 11. Indicate which one of the following contracts is not enforceable against a minor. Tabo is 16 years old. Without assistance, he opens an account at a mutual bank. Vusi, who is 15 years old, purchases a bicycle from a local dealer without any assistance. So this is not enforceable because he's not of the age prescribed. I'm sure when you do your content, you will understand. So I'm not going to do long questions because, okay, you guys are going to write multiple questions, but I want you to notice a trend. Sipo, a 15-year-old minor, concludes a contract of sale with Mr. Molefe, an adult, without any assistance. In terms of the contract, Mr. Molefe sells a laptop to Sipo for 9,000. The actual value of the laptop at the time of concluding the contract is 8,000. On 18 March, Sipo sells the laptop to a friend for 6,000. He spends the money as follows: 500 at the movies with his friends, 2,000 on rent, 2,000 on new clothes with when Mr. Molefe institute an action on 13 April, Sipo still has 1,500 in his possession. Indicate which amount Mr. Molefe will be able to claim from Sipo on the ground of unjustified enrichment. Okay, guys. There it is calculated to be 5,500, but I think we all need to investigate how we got to this figure. Okay, anybody here who's got an idea, please let us know. Okay. The statements below all deal with the question whether a minor may obtain contraceptives. Choose an incorrect statement. A minors below the age of 12 require the consent of their guardian to obtain contraceptive. A minor who has turned 12 may buy condoms without the consent of his or her guardian. Oh gosh. A minor who has turned 12 may not be provided with contraceptive other than condoms without the consent of his or her guardian. Yeah, that's still a baby, man. True. So this question is answered by the second option. Can you see? Okay, here's a case law. You look into case law, Lange versus Lange. So make sure you compile all the case laws that you have been dealing with this semester. Know the court decision, know the citation of the case, the facts of the case, and the decision. Question 15. Indicate which one of the following statements is correct and interdict and indict, I think indict prodigal may not be held accountable for dialects he or she has committed. You need to find out what is a prodigal. Prodigal son. It reminds me of the Bible. And may not sue for divorce without the assistance of his or her curator. An interdicted prodigal may not be a director of a company. True. Okay, long questions, I will not be doing them. Which one of the following entities is not recognized as a juristic person? First, you need to learn, go find out, do your work, remind yourself what is a juristic person. Okay? Then you'll be able to prove this answer. Choose the only correct statement below. A presumption of death cannot be pronounced in terms of the common law if more than 7 years has... a presumption of death can be pronounced in terms of the common law if more than 7 years has passed since the disappearance of a missing person. Go find out. Go prove this. Okay? Indicate which one of the following statements regarding presumption of death is correct. The court may appoint a curator bonus to administer a missing person's affairs without pronouncing a presumption of death. True. Is that one where they say they can do that, and then the people who are sharing in that estate or oh no, never mind. Which one of the following attributes or factors is not an attribute or factor that determines a person's status? Occupation. The rest, what factors that determine a person's status? Go and refresh on that. Legal capacity is... What is legal capacity, guys? Guys, this question will come. It will come. Come on, this one is the first thing that you guys knew after juristic person. This one comes. The capacity to appear in a court as a party to a lawsuit. The following statements deals with domicile. Indicate which one of the statements is correct. No one loses his or her domicile until she or he has acquired a new domicile, which is like domicile, dwelling place, home. For example, I'm just giving something that will make it easier for you to understand the word. A prisoner who has been in prison for life automatically acquires a domicile of choice in prison. Sex and marital status no longer play a role in the acquisition of choice, of a domicile of choice. So yeah, so you being a man or a woman, yeah. So there's the correct answer up there. Which one of the following options cannot be used by a man to rebut the presumption of paternity? So to rebut, to refuse, okay? So when you write exams, make sure that your your English is Englishing, because you will fail because you don't understand the question. The question says, which one of the following options cannot be used to rebut, to rebut, to refuse that is the father, to go against the notion that is the father. Like, evidence that he used contraceptive cannot be admissible to say, or this person said that they used contraceptive, so they are not the father. Contraceptives are not 100% accurate. The following statements deal with the children born of unmarried parents. Indicate only the correct option. A child who's born of unmarried parents can inherit interstate from both parents. True, they can inherit even if we were not married from our estate. Both of us. The biological father of a child who's not, choose only the correct number. The correct answer. The biological father of a child who is not or was never married to the mother of the child automatically acquires full parental responsibilities in the respect of the child, in respect of the child, if he complies with the requirements in section 21 of the Children's Act. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. Indicate which one of the following contracts completed by a 4-year-old NOMSA is valid. 4 years. On her behalf, NOMSA's father buy her a new doll as well as clothes for the doll at the toy shop. Yeah, that's 4 years old. Somebody else has to do it. The guardian, always. That's very young. Hey, so these 4 words, go and learn them, ne? Go and learn them. Go and learn them. It's restitution. Hey, yeah, go and learn them. Then you'll be able to answer such questions. Capacity to act. Mentally ill person cannot act. Does not have capacity to earn. Can you see? This is November 2020. Can you see what's happening? There's a repetition of the questions, guys. Can you see? A repetition. So if you practice, not cram. If you practice, you see the repetition. There is the restitution that I was talking about. Restitutio, what that I was talking about. It's repetitions. And if you study across, or when you're doing your practice questions, if you study across the exam prep documents, you will be able to do so well in your exams, not cram study. Obviously there will be questions about the necessitous fiction, where we speak of instances where an unborn child can benefit, okay, if they have legal capacity to if they are seen, you learn there, if they are seen as a legal subject, in which cases, yeah. Alright guys, I think this will be all for today. Anybody who needs this document, please just inbox me on any of my socials. They are up there, the links are up there. Inbox me, I'll send you this. Inbox me on only Legal Podcast SA socials. If you inbox me anywhere else, you will be ignored, because I don't even go there. Anyway guys, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. If you want me to do another video, you want me to keep going, or you want me to explain certain things, then please comment down below. I love you all. Mwah.